come up. Boss up, can't beat no runner. Nigga, beat that trap to the sun up. Talk pocket full of hundreds. Ayy, stay down till you come up. Boss up, can't beat no runner. Nigga, beat that trap to the sun up. Talk pocket full of hundreds. Ayy, ran it off and get some more. Count that guap, she walking the door. Big bang, roll, make her take off. Clothes, started on the couch, now look, we fucking on the floor. When my baby tell me go, bro, how the fuck I'm gon' say, whoa. Been switch the flow, I honestly though, I ain't got no distractions. Light up a backy, hit the booth and drop a fucking classic. Grateful for the day, this shit started off a mess. I been in the trap so long, boy, I got pains in my chest. No stress though, been hopped out the porch, I'm a vet, bro. They try and steal my whole style, it's Davey versus the kleptos. From the lingo to the smoke, I put that on the petrol. Still forgave all my sons, it was hard to let them go. Look at me and you inspired, all I see a bunch of hoes. Ain't no nigga under me, cause all mine get to that dough. And my baby straight, she keep telling me be great. Every time I see her, she look like a fucking prom date. Nigga tryna buy the drip, I promise it's too late. Killer sweat might pop out and increase the murder rate. Hey, babe told me take her out, I had to tell her wait. Hey, look, kill everybody dead if we go on a date. Might need ambulance on standby, just that shit you can't buy. Group of niggas fan out, they like me cause I stand out. Niggas ain't eating, he believe me. They too cold, that's anemic. I'm the one them folk believing. That was switch, yeah, that's treason. I don't speak small talk, I'm only hearing big bucks. Nigga talking about me a broke, nigga said what? I don't know what to address, I ain't get paid for that, bruh. I get paid for my attention, he ain't talking about nothing. Not to mention, it's a lot of snitching all of a sudden. They got folders of info on niggas trying handcuff. No talk with David, I ain't having no discussion. If it's really a problem, pussy handle that a pep. Nigga, stay down till you come up. Boss up, can't beat no runner. Nigga, beat that trap to the sun up. Talk pocket full of hundreds. Ayy, stay down till you come up. Boss up, can't beat no runner. Nigga, beat that trap to the sun up. Talk pocket full of hundreds. Ayy, ran it off and get some more. Count that guap, she walking the door. Big bang, roll, make her take off. Clothes, started on the couch, now look, we fucking on the floor. When my baby tell me go, bro, how the fuck I'm gon' say, whoa. Yeah. Alright. Yeah. Boom. Now, I don't know if y'all seen it or not, but it's a documentary on Netflix called The Perfect Neighbor. Bruh. It's probably one of the most disturbing things you'll watch. And it ain't no people talking about it, but I mean, the lady, I ain't gonna spoil nothing for nobody. We just gonna go through this little long crime video real quick. Y'all gotta check it out, cause it's crazy. Yeah, definitely happened in Florida. But they did right. Look at her, look at her face though. Tell this lady ain't right. Look at her face. You can tell she ain't right. Crazy.
The highly anticipated case of Susan Lawrence is now headed to trial. The Florida woman dubbed Karen by her neighbors is now charged in the death of a black mother of 4.
I don't want to be intimidated by them screaming and yelling at me, telling me calling me Karen. I mean, they're calling me names. Really, we're gonna, devolve to this simple bullying. I don't want to face this.
It's a case that gained now.
Well, I don't know why she didn't move. She had called the police so many. It seemed like she was calling police every day. They didn't put it in the documentary how many times she called the police, but bruh, she put together. She tried to put together like paper trail and paperwork together that would get her off, and I'm glad it didn't.
National attention after now 59-year-old Susan Lawrence pulled the trigger on.
Oh, you remember when it happened? You was there when it happened, I believe. Look, they done made a documentary about it. Oh my God, they done made a documentary, and look at her. Man, she did it. She definitely did it.
Ajika, or AJ Owens, Lawrence's neighbor. Officials say Lawrence shot at Owens through a locked metal door over a disagreement involving Owens's children, who'd been playing in an open field near Lawrence's apartment. In the weeks leading up to Owens's death, body camera video captured Lawrence making multiple complaints to law enforcement. Her biggest problem? Owens's 4 children.
I don't know what his problem is, this guy in the next building, and there's no trespassing signs. The kids have been out of control, they're screaming, yelling.
As the case heads to trial, we're taking a look back at what we know so far and what we can expect looking forward.
I just don't know what to do with these kids. I mean, it's ridiculousness at this point.
The case takes place in Ocala, Florida, about an hour and a half northwest of Orlando. The deadly shooting happened in June 2023, but Lawrence first contacted the Marion County Sheriff's Office in February 2022, reporting that Owens got physical with her.
I work at home, I do insurance, and the kids are screaming and yelling. And so it's very hard for me. And this is my apartment here. When they're all here in the front, it's really, we can hear it's loud, it's noisy, kids are active.
Okay.
They're kids.
Yeah, makes
but
sense.
when they come on the side here, I just can't hear my clients.
Okay.
And that's not fair to me.
Yeah,
I
no,
have
I understand
you
that.
know, right to have peaceful and quiet
Listen,
enjoyment.
I understand.
I'm sorry, my heart's thumping.
No, you're
around.
fine, just
I
breathe.
just didn't know she was going to actually get physical with me.
What the other sign?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, and that's not cool. You don't get physical. I mean, that's ridiculous.
She just threw it?
No, she whipped it at me. I mean, she hit me.
But Owens told a different story.
Showing her sign, showing her sign, like almost like she wants to. She went and bought a little private property sign and she stuck it in there. So she has a sign and she's basically like ramming the sign in my face. And then when she went to pick it back up, I picked the sign up and I threw the sign. I literally picked the sign up and as I walked off, I threw the sign. I said, I can go and buy a sign too. It still doesn't mean anything. At that point, I guess she's already on the phone and I'm being attacked. Someone's attacking me. I'm literally in the street now, proceeding to come over here. Everybody's standing.
Where this happening?
Right over here behind the mailboxes.
Okay.
Other neighbors backed up Owens, saying she never hit Lawrence.
Yeah, she didn't touch that lady. She just took the thing out the ground.
That lady was snapping. And she cussed them police officers out so bad. They deserved it too.
That was it.
What thing?
The thing, the no trespassing thing. She didn't touch her. No, she didn't throw it at her leg. She did not throw the damn thing.
That's what London said, because London was a...
No, she didn't throw it.
No, she kind of tossed it.
Shut up, he's not over here to talk to you. She just set it down, and the lady just happened to be there. She didn't throw it at the lady. She didn't touch the lady or nothing.
But even...
And all she did was tell the lady to stop yelling at her kids. That lady yells at everybody's kids out here.
Okay. Well, I mean, I wouldn't go over there anymore.
Owens explained the neighborhood children played in an open field next to the home Lawrence was renting. And apparently, Lawrence claimed the children couldn't play or walk their dogs anywhere near that empty lot.
It's funny because I'm the one that never comes outside and says anything to her. But today, I just happened to feel in. First of all, before she moved there, this big open space right here. All the kids, they like to play kickball, football, and it's what she moves in. I don't want y'all playing over there. This is private property, so they don't play there anymore. Okay, fine. I told my kids at least. They're playing over there, y'all don't go. Okay? So we have a dog, and she's always taking pictures of the kids. Oh, I'm going to call the police and have you guys arrested. Always bad for the kids. So I tell the kids, come over there, stay away from here, don't. Whatever. So we have a dog. My kids take the dog out. The other day she tells my son, I'm going to have you arrested and you're going to jail. He's 8, so he's terrified. He won't even walk the dog anymore.
Just let her know all that.
Okay. So she's terrified. He won't even walk the dog anymore. So I had my 11-year-old take the dog out now. So he's walking the dog on this side. Now you live on this side, okay? You don't want him over here, fine, but this is joint area. You can't tell them they can't walk him on this side. So they're walking the dog and he's all the way back towards the fence. I'm standing here on my phone. She comes outside to go to the car or something. She sees him. Oh, I told you I'm going to have you arrested. I'm going to have you arrested today. She has her phone out like she's taking this picture of it. Now she's trying to run back to the street. So I said, I'm sorry, what are you saying to me? And so I go over there. This is my private property. They can't have the dog over here. I told her, first of all, he's not on your property. He's on this side. You don't own it. And even if it was on the side, you don't own the seat. You're renting this, just like I rent over here, just like they rent over there. You don't own this. You can't tell them, technically, if they're not in your personal space, that they can't walk the dog or even throw their football over here.
This was just the start of Lawrence's calls to law enforcement, claiming the neighborhood kids were trespassing and causing a public disturbance. Over the next year, she made nearly a dozen calls to the Marion County Sheriff's Office.
Kids keep running back and forth over here. When the kids are up front, I don't, it's really noisy. The way my apartment's set up, you can see it ends here. They're screaming, yelling. I don't get a break from the kids at all. They don't have to.
It's always them bad built, single, no husband, no kids, no nothing. It's always them joints. Trying to make everybody else's life hard. I don't understand it, G.
Okay. I've asked them, please, the kids all live on that side of the street. For some reason, they love to play over here, my guys.
Probably because it's open.
I understand that. I have migraines, horrible migraines. I had a very bad car wreck.
Man, I don't nobody care about them. No mother. I had migraines. No. Nobody give a fuck about none of that, buddy.
I need more back surgery. I don't want to have any children. I've asked them, please, keep kids away. There's other places they can play. They don't have to play here. They're screaming, yelling at me, telling the kids are not hurting anybody. The kids, they're not damaging anything. Well, they're damaging me because the migraines are so bad. Most days I can barely stand. I'm on the pyramid.
She's sitting there telling nobody the kids ain't hurting nobody. They ain't tearing up. They ain't damaging nothing. They ain't hurting nobody. And this is not your property, buddy.
I'm on Purisex. I'm on sumatriptan. It's horrible for me. I'm in pain. I don't have the children. I'm not trying to be a but, it's not fun.
Okay. Well, have you talked to your landlord?
Yes. There's no trespassing sign.
Okay.
And they're saying that this guy is giving them okay to be on the property. He doesn't own the property. Someone up in North Carolina owns the property. I'm a real estate agent. Looked them up. So I don't know where they're getting their information from. It's just not true. I don't want to be intimidated by them screaming and yelling at me, telling me I'm a bitch, calling me Karen. They're calling me names. Really, we're gonna, devolve.
Them kids probably terrorizing her ass, truth be told.
Simple bullying. I don't want to face this.
As body camera video shows, Lawrence is in near constant contact with the Marion County Sheriff's Office, even calling them by phone to report the neighborhood kids allegedly stealing her things.
They stole the do not trespass sign. They've been coming, throwing bottles of water against my sliding glass door. They've actually banged on the door so hard they broke the, the casing around the door. And I walk out of my truck, they're screaming at me. As soon as I walk to the truck, they come up to me and just scream like idiots. And I lost my nerve today. I just couldn't take it anymore. I called the kids retards. Then the mother comes screaming at me, "Don't call my children retards. I'm going to put you in a nursing home." Like, why? I don't understand what's wrong with these people over here. I've never had an area where I lived in where they've been so, aberrant in behavior.
Right.
Is there anything I can do with these people?
Wow. That lady says, is there anything I can do with these people? Damn.
One thing I would say is if you have a smartphone or anything like that.
That's it right there, bruh. She says, is there anything I can do with these people, man?
Behavior?
Right.
Is there anything I can do with these people?
The one thing I would say is if you have a smartphone or anything like that, or if you have outside cameras.
Anything I can do with these people? That's what I'm telling you. She knew what she was doing. She was planning on killing somebody. She was planning on shooting the shit out of somebody, bro. Is there anything I can do with these people? God, oh my.
you know, getting it all recorded and documented. That way, when we do come there, then they can. It's not the neighbors. Oh, he said, she said type thing. You have video evidence of, like, if you have an outside camera, the kids throwing, you know, stuff at your house, or, you know, anything in that, or if you're getting out of your truck or going to your truck and they're doing that. If you have a smartphone, just start recording and say, you know, hey, what? I'm recording y'all of y'all's actions, and try to keep a level head with it and everything like that. And then just tell them, like, you know, if y'all keep continuing, law enforcement will be involved. And then that way you have that video and everything like that. That way when we get there, neighbors are not siding with her side or anything like that. So we have that proof.
On another call, Lawrence tells sheriff's deputies that her no trespassing sign was stolen again.
What's going on this evening?
Lots of children screaming their full heads off, running around. I had my truck parked in front here, so I didn't have to listen to the screaming and yelling. As soon as I moved the truck, the kids were coming up. I'm like, guys, stop. They know they're not supposed to be over here. They've been told many times. They've previously stolen the trespassing sign.
Lawrence then says someone approached her front door, threatening her.
And the little kid tells me to shut up to my face. I said, don't be disrespectful. And he's exchanging words back and forth. I'm like, listen, my name is Hoffman. Like, don't tell me to shut up. And he was calling me names. I'm like, no, we're not going to do that.
Why your big grown ass out there arguing with kids?
I said, go wherever you live. Listen, you're not going to come out. His mother comes over here. If you treat my son like that again, I'm going to rip your ass out and go beat you up. Excuse me? I have a bloody well French side. And I said, see that no trespassing sign? Get off my porch. And no, I'm not going to. I said, no, I'm calling the sheriff's department. And I don't know who the hell she was, but...
Do you know where she lives?
I guess somewhere in there.
Do you know what she looks like?
She was black, in her 20s, 30s, but I'm not going to take this.
As this recording continues, the sheriff's deputy looks for the woman who allegedly threatened Lawrence. In the process, he hears from some neighborhood kids who describe their interaction with her.
So, were you the guys that this lady was mad about?
Yes, and I just want to say that every time, like, even if we're not...
Hold on. Let's bring it down.
Okay, I'm sorry.
You're okay.
Every time, even if we're not on her property, and we're just, like being loud and playing basketball over there because there's a basketball hoop.
I got you.
Like, she just calls us names.
Okay.
Yeah, like literally, literally, all the kids, because that's an open spot right there.
Yeah.
All that is not her property.
I got you.
The guy that I was just telling this officer right here, this guy has said numerous times, y'all come over here and play, because they all like to play football and stuff. Okay. So she's okay with it, and that's where they mainly are. They're more on his side.
What kind of names is she calling you guys?
The B word. The B word. The P word. Everywhere in the book. Like, one time the kids were playing right there, and it was his dad outside. And then she came out yelling at
Cowboy?
my dad.
Man, you sitting there cussing at them folk kids. I'm surprised ain't nobody killed her.
She came out yelling, and she was talking about a little girl getting raped and stuff. Like, she's crazy. Like, she'll come out just yelling about...
Yeah, she just says weird... Like, I have said stuff to her before because one time I just happened to come outside, and she was calling them. I'm like, hey, like, relax.
Yeah.
I'm like, these are kids here.
But if you guys have permission to be over there, then, you know, I can't really get on you guys too much. But if someone's going on her property, which is just her porch, it's not okay. I'm not saying you did. She's claiming you did. Yeah. I wasn't here to see it, so I can't go one way or the other, all right? If she starts screaming at you guys, I want you to go tell an adult, okay? I don't want you to antagonize her, okay? Because what happens is when you guys antagonize her, she can make you guys look bad. And you guys are just out here playing, all right?
But in a separate recording from that same evening, Lawrence says her landlord said the kids weren't allowed on her property.
They've been told by Charles not to come on the property. Charles is the one that can go. Yeah, he said kids. Like I said, they stole the trespassing sign. Kids did this. Okay. It wasn't trespassing sign. It was supposed to be allowed. That's why there's no trespassing. There's no trespassing.
Sheriff's deputies explained that every time Lawrence calls law enforcement, reports will be documented from both sides.
If you come out and you say something to them, there's no to get their parents. And what about the according to her? Oh no, that honestly, she said that. We've also explained
they got every recording of this lady.
Either she calls or now it's on here. If there's something she calls, okay. It is going to be documented. Okay, that's what you're saying that she said, but it's also going to be documented what she knows.
Moving into 2023, Lawrence's complaints continued.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Aggravated.
Okay, so what's going on?
Okay, I've got young ladies who just keep coming by and think it's hysterical while I'm working. to bring their animals and scream while I'm on the phone. There's signs, no trespassing by the windows for a reason. There's no trespassing because they can't be here. And then they're standing there telling me, okay, count more. Enough. They need to be trespassed the hell out of here.
So what I'm looking at, where they're at, you can't trespass anybody from that location.
They're right in front of my windows.
But here is showing them in the parking lot.
The whole, this whole thing is private property.
Yes. The issue is that the parking lot is a common area.
But they don't live here.
If they live in the park and they just cut through the parking lot?
No, they're not in the parking lot. They're on the grass.
That's technically part of the parking lot. So unless they're like in here or
but this is all grass. Part of the whole thing is private property. You understand this whole this whole development is private. Even the road is private. Okay? I have my real estate license, trust me. This is all private. Even the road is privately owned by the owners in this development. Okay? So everything is private. It's all privately owned.
Everything is private. Oh
okay,
my
but they were
God.
still on the property. That's private.
The other main issue is they're not here, so I can't trespass on any of those.
This time, sheriff's deputies explained to Lawrence that she doesn't control the neighborhood, and what she considers trespassing is actually legal.
You don't have sole control over the parking lot. There's 4 people here.
Yeah, but those children don't live here. I mean, they literally live across the street on the other side. They don't.
I understand what you're telling me, and I get it, but you don't have sole power to say, hey, they can't be in this parking lot.
But he's asked them to leave. I mean, you can call Charles. I mean...
I'm just telling you it's trespassing. It's the first time's civil because it doesn't become criminal until they're wrong.
Okay, but he's already told them no trespassing.
Who's he?
All right, and he's just trespassing right now. He's trespassing right now. He's trespassing.
He came over to come ask us a question.
And
what do you need us to do? What do you want us to do?
Tell the girls not to come. They can't come on when I'm on the phone. Okay. I mean, literally, they cannot come on when I'm on the phone.
I mean, I can talk to them if I can figure out who they are, but...
I mean, he needs to get... Because he's screaming all the time, too.
She said they can't come outside if I'm on the phone. The entitlement with this lady is out of control.
Okay.
He just needs to get off.
Okay.
All right. I mean, I just don't know what to do with these kids. I mean, it's ridiculousness at this point. I mean, they can't come when I'm on the phone. It's a HIPAA violation. I mean, what do I do with these children?
Are you inside the house?
I'm inside the house.
Can they hear you on the phone?
Absolutely.
How can I hear you on the phone?
Because I told them leave and they told me go off and I can hear them through the window.
So they can hear your phone
call? Oh, yeah, absolutely. Sweet.
The only thing I can suggest would be maybe try and soundproof the room so they don't hear the phone call. I'm trying to give you options. I can't control everybody 100% of the time.
Sheriff's deputies then speak with the neighbor who Lawrence originally said was trespassing. According to him, Lawrence threatens kids playing outside.
And that's something I am. That's when I figured she's not over there, because every time the kids are playing here, we're doing jump ropes, whatever. She gets her vehicle, she goes, I'm like, lady, you gotta be careful. I mean, that's when I say, like,
was it your kids?
It's the whole neighborhood, man. We always play here, So we do jump rope, we do a little bit of everything. This is just an open field, you know. It belongs to both property. You know what I'm saying? So if the kids want to play there, whatever. And that's what I keep telling them. Hey, as long as you don't get in her door, you don't start throwing rocks, don't be cursing at her. It's okay. She can cop the cups whenever she wants, but. And I was trying to reason with her one day because we were all playing here. You know, the kids, everything jumping. All right, let's go. And she's like, hey, you know what? One day you guys are gonna die. And I'm like, and that's when I like, whoa.
As this conversation is ongoing, Lawrence even comes back outside to interrupt.
Hey.
I'm getting too much feedback on the phone from the dog.
Sorry?
There's some place where he's not barking. Please, I'm getting too much feedback. I can't hear my customers. Dog.
It's a dog. We can't stop the dog from barking.
Yeah, but it's too much feedback. Can you please at least go someplace where I'm not getting too much feedback?
That's told the police to go.
When you have a good one, apparently we can't stay here and have a conversation with kids.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. She's not over there, man.
On yet another call, Lawrence reports a neighbor kid wanted to show her a puppy, and she disapproved.
Okay, what's going on?
The kid from across the street and his little buddies, they're over here, they're checking on the signs and stuff. He brings out a puppy. He wants to put his puppy in my truck. I don't go for that.
In the bed of your truck?
Yeah.
Who?
This little child who posed for me because he thought he was being...
See, you gonna yell at us?
You kind of have to accept that you live with a bunch of kids.
I'm in front.
So pretty much this goes on.
Buddy with any kind of...
Until somebody gets shot, bro.
I know this ain't
I
easy.
can't watch out. That
Feel sorry.
First-degree felony manslaughter. If convicted, she could spend up to 30 years in prison. Lawrence pleaded not guilty, and opening statements are expected to begin in her case on Tuesday. Reporting for Law and Crime, I'm Sierra Gillette.
But y'all gotta watch it, bro. Y'all gotta watch it. I can't watch that shit again, bro. It's a good one and done. It's definitely a good one and done. I wonder what people saying in the comment box. She ain't gonna like the non-stop screaming she gonna hear in prison. That's a motherfucking fact. She can't stand to hear kids playing. Can't stand to hear the damn dogs barking, birds chirping, hummingbird humming by the window. When she called the police, she requested them not to play the siren. God. And she keep her phone on vibrate. When she in prison for the rest of her life, she gonna miss all them damn sounds. Oh, man. I have migraines. I work from home. It's not fair for me. God, somebody, you know what isn't fair? Taking these kids' mother for no reason. So, yeah. Jeez. Even the police that she called were too loud on her property. Saying she got issues is an understatement. Motherfucker, that's the part that tripped me out about. I don't even think they put that in the documentary. This got like more body cam footage than the documentary do. And the documentary damn near all body cam footage for real, but oh man. If the cops would have shut her down the first 5 times, this wouldn't have happened. I wonder how, like, how? Good night. Man, I don't know how those officers held it together. No, not that one. Cops love action. They wait for things to escalate before getting involved. Man, it would happen either way. This woman is insane. That's kind of what I'm leaning towards. Oh yeah, her blame the cops. I don't think the cops are at fault personally. I feel like the police were coming out every time she called is what was sparing them from the Grinch. Notice when they did decide to tell her she don't have to call every time the kids play. Boom, she did that. She probably thought she was building the case. That's exactly what she thought she was doing. She probably thought she was building the case. To scream self-defense. The neighbors had 2 options: move or be unalive. Unfortunately, that poor lady knocked on death's door before the Grinch ran out of call the police cards. Just sick in the head, a miserable old bat. Dang. She should have been charged with harassing the kids long before this. I'm still in the first quarter. Those kids should have played in their own yards. AJ didn't want her kids, so she allowed them to play in the bank. What? Zero respect for other natives. Susan. If Susan complains she will harass more, the kids had a green light to harass her more. Get the fuck out. They tripping. It don't matter what them damn kids was doing. Nobody should have got shot. Yeah. How the fuck is it manslaughter? She murdered that woman. She ended up getting 25 years though. Guarantee you this old lady is gonna claim self-defense and be acquitted. You wrong as hell. Shit, update. You wrong as hell, Jack. They gave that lady, some time. I don't want to spoil it for anybody who ain't seen it, but they ain't no giving that lady some time. Cause yeah, man. Jeez. She should have been arrested for abuse of the 911 call system. Oh, that's a thing? Karens are allowed to use 911 as their customer service site. God almighty. Yeah, she thought saying your ground would work. Yeah, she thought she was gonna be able to George Zimmerman some shit. Yep. She thought she was finna George Zimmerman some shit. God almighty, bro. A therapist reacts. Left me. Oh my God.
Come on in, y'all. Let's sit together as a family. Let's talk about this documentary. I almost didn't watch it. Because did I want to sit through 90 minutes of watching another Black woman lose her life in front of her kids?
Nah.
Did I want to fall into it? Did I want to see it as a mother of children myself, of boys, okay, who are often outside playing, experiencing joy, the innocence of being a child outside playing and building community with other children? Did I want to sit down
and the crazy thing about it, people be complaining about kids not being outside playing. Like, kids don't even be outside playing anymore. That lady possibly like destroyed the last neighborhood in America where kids be outside playing. That's crazy.
Watch what could happen to any of us. I really didn't. But I sat down as a therapist, as a mother, as a Black woman, and did some research and looked a little bit more into who was telling this story, the narrative of the story. And I thought, okay, let me give it a chance, because watching this could possibly help this family who are trying to recover, get some monetization off of it. Was my whole goal for watching it. And now I'm left sitting here after watching it, thinking about her children, those two boys, and them being asked, are you okay? And all they could think about was, is my mother breathing? And the other boy is like, I'm okay, but I'm heartbroken. I am heartbroken, and that is something grieving therapy probably will never solve and will never go away. That I just watched my mother lose her life over trying to protect me. Trying to protect me, and the guilt that I might live with, the trauma of watching my mother pass away, the trauma of this whole experience not only lives up here, it's always gonna sit in my heart. And it's always gonna sit in my body to know that I was just outside playing, minding my own business, enjoying some innocence when I, like some of these people said in the documentary, could be breaking in the cars, selling drugs, hitting my mama, beating up on other kids. No, we were outside playing. Okay, we were outside playing. Now, if you are new here, I'm Denise Bray. I'm a licensed marriage and family therapist. Breathe, y'all. Just breathe. Now, coming across this documentary, a lot of us remember the story of AJ Owens and the different things that she went through as a single mother trying to raise her kids and have them experience some joy. Be innocent, be children, be outside, building community and connection, which is something I feel like in the world now we have lost. And there's only sprinklings of community left. But all it takes is one person to come into a community and ruin it for everybody. And that is just what happened over years of this woman coming in and stealing any type of joy these kids experience, this mother could have experienced with her kids, all for what? For what, really? Because she couldn't hear her TV? Because she felt like she was losing power and control? Because she felt like the police were not doing enough. So I need to do something about it. And that's where we come across the body cam footage over, 2 years of them constantly coming out because she kept calling. And it started with a sign that supposedly AJ threw at her, tossed probably out of frustration, and just kept going and going and going. And we see over and over again the police come out. At what point do the police arrest her for being a public nuisance? For abusing the emergency hotline for non-emergencies. Okay. And the one time we did see her in this documentary, she gonna get arrested. Oh no, we saw the tears. We saw the weaponization. Oh, I just have trauma and I thought, he wanted to do something to me, so I started ramming the gate. And then of course, what happens? The police oblige. Okay, ma'am, I'll go talk about not pressing charges. In that moment, I wonder if that would have changed what happened. Okay, if it had changed what happened, but over and over again, we watched the body cam footage of this woman using and abusing her privilege as a white woman to have power over kids who are learning to have power within themselves, who are building community, not just with kids that look like them, but diversity within that community that she kept trying to break up, that she took and she stole.
Yeah, that's what I was basically saying. Like, the lady probably destroyed the last community, one of the last community where kids be outside playing. That's crazy, man. I'm gonna share this video on the community feed if y'all want to finish this jump. Whoa, no, I'm on my main account. I can't share. I'm on my main account and I'm streaming on Uncut. But yeah. Ooh, this perfect neighbor business is crazy. I gotta get to work, and I gotta find some other content free. I'm finna tell YouTube a new one. Yeah, that's for real. OGs, youngest, day ones, new members, y'all stay up, take care. Peace.